It's a frigid 5 degrees outside outside of the Gouveneurs Sports Complex, but a very hot day for action here on Baby Blue Memories, kicking this doubleheader off, a two-sport doubleheader with Game 1 coming up here. It's U13 AAA Elite Lac St. Louis Arsenal hosting the Massey-Vanier Gouveneurs. Second meeting between these two teams this year. The first head-to-head saw the Gouveneurs win by a score of 7-5. Gouveneurs roamed a little, had a hat-trick in that game, but he has gone pointless in the last two outings, the last three outings, all three of which have resulted in 2 losses and also a tie. I mentioned Arsenal 0-4-1 coming in. The Gouveneurs 1 win, 3 losses on the campaign, and only 1 goaltender tonight for them. That'll be Emerick Lachapelle wearing 31. Kingston DeLille, he wears 33. William Vanderak wears 31. We'll have to wait right up until the opening face-off to see who gets the call in goal. Arsenal will be skating right to left to start this game, wearing dark blue with maroon and white trim, playing right to left as mentioned. And meanwhile, skating left to right will be the Gouveneurs. The only game that they played this year against the Arsenal was that 7-5 win in Cowansville. There was a lot of goals scored in that game. These two teams struggling out the gate. Who scares? But the Arsenal hoping to get on the board tonight in this one here at the Sports Complex. Brandon Bordeaux behind the microphone and on the camera as we get set to bring this match up, taking a look at the starting lines. Thomas McLaren, number 12, starting on defense. Up front, Liam Duhaime on the wing. Benjamin Correno up front as well. And David Decanu up front. We have Lapointe coming in. He is a spare, so he'll be flanking this line on the far side, the far wing. Etienne Corriveau, 1 goal, 3 assists. At center to start this line. Mathis Goulet on 1 wing, and we are underway. Kingston DeLille, the starting goaltender for the Arsenal. As the Gouveneurs shoot one in back behind the goal, takes a funny hop, played up the other side, kept in by Tremblay at the point. Coming back to get it. McLaren, he got tied up, and it's picked up by his center, banked up the wing, and Duhaime couldn't handle it. Giaconu came back, and it's picked up by Goulet. Goulet skates away from Correno. A wraparound try, they score! Wow! Oh, what a start. Etienne Corriveau gets the goal. One nothing start. Wow. I'm not quite sure if the Arsenal, the goaltending and the defense, thought that Corriveau would walk out. I think they were expecting a pass, and Corriveau comes in and just jams it. Here they come again. Here's a wrister that splits the uprights. Not worth 3 points in hockey as they bring it back up the center ice. Correno skating up in, and it's picked off, played up the wing. Puck got caught up at center ice, and now it's brought back in by top head of the Gouveneurs. A wrister, saved by DeLille, a rebound. Haas picked it off. Puck goes back behind the goal. Did he get it? Played back up to the point, intercepted, and now it's retrieved by Correno. Carreno tried to get it out, got it as far as center ice. Shot back in, but there Lahash knocks it down. Here comes Burks. Matthew Burks up to Carreno. Carreno gathers speed as he gets into the Gouveneurs zone. Shoots one in, got caught behind the goal. LaChapelle thought about playing it, but instead let his defenseman get it. Kept in by Burks. And Lauder got tied up. There's a big collision at center ice. LaPointe for the Gouveneurs went down. Tremblay, the defenseman, races in and he got it knocked off his stick. Jackson McCumber trying to fade it out. And now it's banged off the boards, takes a carom out to center ice. Played off the wall. Ruda Haji Jacobs in pursuit of the puck. He poked it up the center. And in comes Jackson McCumber. McCumber looks out in front. It ricochets. McCumber's got the rebound, but it's played up to center ice. And the Gouveneurs shoot one in. Wide of Kingston DeLille. 12:25 to go in the first period. 1-0 lead for the Gouveneurs. Rome DeLille. Sorry, that's Collet. Evan Collet, 23. And there's a collision. Jackson McCumber with the steal. McCumber gains his own, but he's at the end of his shift. Poked back up, Lahash intercepted it for a split second, and now it's played back, and in come the Gouveneurs. Good poke by Burks. Played up by Chartrand, and shot back in by Duhaime. Duhaime causing problems for the Gouveneurs up front. But they can't get a shot away, and it's cleared back out behind Burks, and Lahash is going to have to come get it. Icing waved off as there Hadazi Lahash swings one around to his defense partner. And it's intercepted. Feet out in front. And taken back. Away comes Yakanu. Yakanu on the backhand gets it deep. Got knocked off the puck, and it's intercepted by the Gouveneurs. Murphy. And the puck hops off of Tuppert. Josh Tuppert. There's a collision at center ice, intercepted by Duhaime. Duhaime lets it go. LaChapelle blockers it aside. Picked up off the other side. It's intercepted by Lac St. Louis. Arsenal trailing 1-0 here with 10:30 to play. And it gets out to center ice. Kirstein lets it go by. Dufresne sends one around the horn. Puck gets out to center. And brought back into Lac St. Louis territory. Burks blocked the pass. Here comes Benjamin Carreno. 4 points leading the team in scoring. Gets a shot away, and that'll be gloved by LaChapelle. Well, game 2 of our doubleheader starts at 7:30 tonight. We'll be at Keith Ewenson Park in LaSalle when the LaSalle Warriors midget football team plays host to the Gatineau Gulwa. Coverage starting at 7:30. That team features Kahnawake Nutdoes Cross. Back to Burks at the point. He couldn't hold it in. He shot it back in, but it was blocked by Legacy. Bang back up to Chartrand. Chartrand. Wow, what a move. Chartrand cutting in. Chartrand still there. Chartrand turned away. The call up. Chartrand with a highlight reel play nearly finished it. And LaChapelle having to make his second stop of the game. Back to the point. Not a good pass, and it ricochets back up to center ice. Burks. Return feed for Jackson McCumber, picked up by Burks instead. Burks got knocked down at center ice, and it's played back up by the Gouveneurs. Legacy comes in. He gets a shot away, stick to side by Kingston DeLille, and that will go out of play. Shots on goal now 3-2. Gouveneurs. Massey-Vanier out of Collinsville. These two teams played earlier this year. That was a contest won by Massey-Vanier. They won that one 7-5. Rome DeLille had 3 goals in that tilt. Here's a pass out in front, intercepted. And back comes Lac St. Louis. LaPointe tied up. Diaconu came back and pass ricochets in on net. Kingston DeLille will hang on and we'll have a face-off coming up inside Arsenal territory. .854 to go here in the second, or in the first period. We had a goal scored just 35 seconds in, but since then it's been relatively quiet on the shot board and the scoreboard. Shots on goal 3-2. As it's controlled back behind the goal by the Gouveneurs. Wraparound try. Kingston's ready for that one as he punched it aside. Lahache with the interception. And right there, Hadazi Lahache gets one up to Duhaime. Duhaime glides into the zone, shoots one on, but it's blocked and it caroms back to the opposite corner. Picked back up by the Arsenal behind the net. LaPointe looks out in front. LaPointe, he's there, and the shot misses short side. Wraparound attempt was snuffed out. And that was Diaconu that was coming in there trying to sneak in and get one on. And Jamie Gales lets this one go all the way down for icing with 8:03 to go in the first period. Faceoff will now go back to the right of La Chapelle. Kirstein centering a line with Carreno, who had it hop on him, and it's brought back up to center ice by... And it's taken back here by Kirstein. He shoots, and that one just missed. The puck came back out in front, nobody home. And it's kept alive. Pad save made here. And it's regathered by the Gouveneurs. Played back around the horn. Bonanno played it off. Dropped back into Massey-Vanier territory, and the Gouveneurs look to regroup here on the breakout. Dufresne sends one back around the horn, and a lead pass deflects back into Arsenal territory. Bonanno. And that pass handcuffed Kirstein, and it deflects up and out of play, and we'll have a face-off coming up, I believe, outside the Lac St. Louis zone. Shots on goal now all even 4-4, at least unofficially. Jackson McCumber, Luda Hudgy Jacobs on this line with Chartron, who had that glorious opportunity a couple of minutes ago. Picked back up, Arister blockered away by Kingston DeLille. That might be his best save of the game. What a stop. Brought back up by the Arsenal. McCumber had it tear him off of his ski. Brought back in by the Gouveneurs offside. It's already paid. Already paid. Someone. We do it to Hudgy Jacobs. Not able to pick it back up. Chartron had it come back to the point. Here's Arister blocked. And that was Collett who got a stick in the way. Now on the half wall, centering feed. And that pass is out of reach. Picked back up at the hard point. The shot knocked away. Lahache stick wrestling. And it's pulled out and played up the wall. And it gets to Jackson McCumber. McCumber passes one, hops over the stick of Chartron. Chartron in the corner. Chartron with it. Chartron lost his balance. 6 minutes to go in the first. Gouveneurs skate back in. Little shove, and Cullett takes the puck away. Cullett to McCumber. And back comes Chartrand, skating in. Chartrand on the far side. Chartrand just couldn't stay upright. Boy, oh boy, he had a couple of players down and out, but unfortunately he broke his own ankles as well. Cullett gave it up, and a breakaway. Kingston DeLille turns it away. And we got some rough stuff breaking up in front of the Lac St. Louis net. Michael Champagne taking the opportunity, and DeLille turns him away. Six shot on goal for the Gouveneurs and 4 shots thus far for Lac St. Louis. Malik Roy taking the draw for the Gouveneurs. Banked up the wall. Carreno trying to put it through the legs of Dufresne and was not successful. Gathered back in by Roy. Roy chips one into the far corner. Dufresne back for Roy behind the goal. Roy got tied up by Lahache. Stays on balance, gets it back to the point. Dufresne. And that is chipped back up the center ice. 4:50 to go in the first period of play. There, Hadazi Lahache picks one up. And his pass went behind Carreno. Lahache has this one hop on him. Carreno wrestles it back, and Dufresne starts back up at his own end. Tuppert skates in. Tuppert chips one in back behind the Lac St. Louis goal. Pass hit the back of the goal. Right there, Hadazi Lahache. Up the wall. That pass was knocked down. And here comes Kirsten. 2-on-1. Kirsten. Centering feed, and that pass is out of reach. Intended for Kirsten, 21. Who tried to feed Ty Lauder. Back out in front, they score! They come right back. A near opportunity on one end, and it's finished on the other. Jaden Goddard makes it 2-0. Nothing Massey-Vanier, sorry. Well, Jaden Goddard had enough speed on this reception that all he had to do is really deflect it, and the puck slides in underneath Kingston DeLille, and the Gouveneurs go up by 2. Louis Hadji Jacobs juking and tried to play it back. It's intercepted, and back comes Massey-Vanier. Cullett. Intercepted to him. LaPointe. Pass knocked away. And Massey-Vanier offside by a few hundred feet, so they gotta wait. Belil, wow, what a move! Whoa, what a move by Belil! Skating in, tied up, gets a shot away. Kingston DeLille makes the save. Back behind the net it comes. Centering feed intercepted. Chipped off the wall. Puck's on edge, rolling, and a good job defensively by Duclair to tie him up, and there's a collision back behind the net. Gouveneurs wanted a call to him. Skating in. Chippy play starting to pick up here. And the Gouveneurs shoot one out. Burks. That's Gale, sorry, 35. Played off the wall. To him. Jacobs backs him up. Jacobs cutting to the goal. Back at his save. Rebound, Jacobs. And it's swallowed up and held by LaChapelle. 2:23 to go in the first period. It's 2-0 in favor of the Gouveneurs. There's a wrister sent over the top. McCumber. His pass got deflected. Lahash chips one back. Going after the puck is Chartron. Chartron exploding. Chartron, a shot, save made. Jacobs in close quarters. Took Roy out. Lahash, the drive, and he couldn't get enough on it. Got underneath it and fanned on it, partially anyway. Roy picks one up, shoots one back behind the goal. They battle in close quarters. Got a minute 35 to go here in the first. Chartron goes after it and he digs it out. Puck kept alive at the point. A shot caroms it to the opposite corner. Lahash is the first one on it and he swings one back around. Nikondu. And Chartron sets up Jackson McCumber. Good feed. McCumber cuts in. McCumber drops it back, and that pass, Chartron wasn't able to handle it. Now McCumber going to the back of the goal. McCumber sets one up back to the top. Burks couldn't get the shot away. Icing waved off at the last instant. We're down to the final minute. Burks. And his pass is given away. And that will be a penalty. Shot off the outside of the post, and it's swallowed up by Kingston DeLille, but there will be a body checking call coming up, roughing the call officially. And we have the first penalty of this hockey game. Well, a couple of good opportunities for sure here from the Arsenal, but unfortunately for them, they're going to have to sit the next 2 minutes or less full-handed. Thomas Bonanno, the defenseman, going off. Gets rid of the puck and splits the uprights. And we're down to the final 30 here in this first period. Chartron, one of the penalty killers, as is Kirstein. Brought back in by the Gouveneurs. A pass does not hit its intended target. Lahash gave it to Kirstein. 4 seconds to go, the Gouveneurs take it up. There's a wrister, save, a rebound! And that will do it for the first period of play. Unofficial shots on the goal, 8-7 in favor of Massey-Vanier, and it's the Gouveneurs leading by 2 after 15. Back at the sports complex as we get set to start the second period of play. A minute 41 left in the minor penalty to Thomas Bonanno. Gouveneurs leading by a score of 2-0. Trying to add to that lead. But the first 40 seconds have gone the way of the penalty killers. And the next 10 to 15 will as well. Here with Hajj Jacobs. Leads on his man. And Jacobs doing a good job of killing some time, but now it's gathered by the Gouveneurs. Belil catches the puck. Belil puts on the brakes, turns back, and the Gouveneurs set up. Corriveau giving some space. Corriveau driving in. Corriveau back behind the goal. Played back up, and it's intercepted and taken by the Arsenal, and a lead pass. Belil intercepted it, and look at that move he just made on Giacanu. Skating back in. Belil drops it back to the point. And there's that good read, and the puck on edge. Belil picks it up on the far side. Belil gets to that circle, shoots, save made, and no rebound. given up. And again, even that puck coming in on net was on edge, as got one of those little fluttering knuckle pucks that makes its way to Kingston DeLille, who makes the save. Face off to the left of the Arsenal goal, 10 seconds to go in the penalty. Kirstein won it. And they gather and get it out of the zone, and that will do it. So the Gouveneurs 0 for 1 on the power play. Legacy skating back, shoots, and that shot is deflected by Burks. Sent around the horn. Lauder comes on the ice. Roy back to Gentry. Gentry. Legacy has the puck bounce back to him. Legacy a shot, and that was partially blocked. There's a centering feed by Carreno. Lauder. Boy, he's got all sorts of problems with two guys behind him. Good back check by the Gouveneurs. Comes back to the point. Lahash lets it go. Karams. And now in the far corner. And that pass is picked off. Legacy shoots it in behind Burks. Right there, Hadazi Lahash. For Burks. Burks up to Lauder. Lauder. And that pass goes behind two players, and the Gouveneurs gather it up. Dufresne. Dufresne behind his own goal. Intercepted. Gales. Carreno took his man out. And it's furthered along by the Voyageurs, or the Gouveneurs. Lahash. Up to Benjamin Lapointe. Lapointe. And he sprints his man in. Benjamin Carreno. Carreno shoots. Scores! It's 2-1 as Benjamin Carreno's got his 4th goal of the season. He skates in here. This is a good feed by Lapointe. Carreno crosses, acts like he's going to go inside, cuts back outside, gets a shot going against the grain. LaChapelle got a piece of it, but it trickles through him, and the Arsenal are on the board. Passing the high slot, Kingston DeLille with a big stop. Gentry with the opportunity. The defenseman pinching in, and now the Voyageurs, or the Gouveneurs, sorry, will change it up. Face off to the left of Kingston DeLille. Benjamin Lapointe, who got the primary assist on that goal. What a beautiful pass. This is Lapointe right here, sorry. Benjamin Lapointe, saving it, score! Strikes twice. 2 goals in 32 seconds. And the Arsenal have tied the score. What a beautiful neutral zone pass, though, to sprint Benjamin Lapointe in. Brought back in. Rebound. Kingston DeLille fished it out. Back to the point it comes. Puck deflected out in front, and a good block. And recovery by Cullen. Intercepted though. Chartron, Sidney Chartron. Belil making some moves, and Jackson McCumber comes back. McCumber 1-on-2. He's got some trailers though. Jackson McCumber trying to cut it back inside, and he got cut off by Gentry. Picked back up by Chartron. Back to the point. Kept alive. Puck's on edge, and it's centered wide. Shot picked off by Belil at center ice. Slap shot, glove save by Kingston DeLille. He got a piece of it with the mitten. And Rudahaji Jacobs skates away. Jacobs, nice move. Jacobs cutting in. Jacobs! Blocked. A follow-up chance got blocked in front. Boy, oh boy, have the Arsenal turned on the Jets here. Duhaime Jacobs causing some trouble here. But back come the Gouveneurs skating in. Wrister through traffic, and that's caught by Kingston DeLille. And he'll make the save. 8-7 shots on goal in the first period. Already 4-4 here in the second, so the tempo has certainly picked up. Legacy driving in on Gales, and he got cut off nicely by Gales. Intercepted though. Jamie Gales, 35, doing a good job of angling his man to the boards as it's shot back out. Pass Lauder. Gales. Lahash. Back to his defense partner Gales. Up ahead to Lauder on the wing. Out in the middle. This is a brilliant breakout. Carreno. He's got one of the goals. Benjamin Carreno. Knocked off stride. And it's intercepted by the Gouveneurs. And Massey-Vanier attacking. Lahash with the interception. Carreno, oh, and there's a big collision in front of the Gouveneurs bench. And a massive humanity, and the Gouveneurs get caught. So out of all of this, we're going to have a penalty coming up to Massey-Vanier for too many men on the ice. And the Arsenal should be going to work on their first power play here. At least that was the initial thought, or the initial reason why there was a stoppage. 6 men on the ice. Kirstein, Lauder, and Carreno up front. Matthew Burks and Bonanno on the wings. Burks out in front, and they took a little bit too much time to get the shot away there, and it's shot down. You have the defense really crashing hard in that situation. Matthew Burks and Lauder accelerates, puts on the brakes. Carreno, look at Benjamin Carreno, save, rebound. It's swallowed up. .32 seconds gone by in the power play. 8:28 left to go in the period. Sidney Chartrand, Benjamin Lapointe, Jackson McCumber, the forwards. Bonanno and Burks stay on the point. And that's driven out of the zone. And Kingston DeLille will have to play it. Bonanno for Lapointe. Benjamin Lapointe, one of the goals. Carreno the other. Jackson McCumber knocks down the clearing attempt, but the puck took a hop on him, and it's cleared out. 55 seconds to go in the man advantage. Burks, he's got a little bit of room, skates up, makes the move inside. Matthew Burks, and that's blockered away. It was like a parting of the Red Sea there. The Gouveneurs gave Burks a lot of room. They had a lot of room down Main Street to just take that puck in. 30 seconds left to go. Deflected up. Chartrand shoots over the net. Oh, and that's took a funny hop. Bounced out in front, and it's intercepted. And shot back in. 15 seconds to go. Lahash. Lapointe intercepted as he tried to feed it off to Chartrand. The point. Lahash, sorry. And both teams are 0 for 1 on the man advantage today. LaPointe up to Chartron. Chartron, he's put his dancing shoes on today. Or dancing skates if you prefer. Plays it back. Lahash. There's a wrister, and that'll be snagged in midair by LaChapelle. One shot on net on that power play for the Arsenal. Face-off coming up to the left of LaChapelle. 2-2 scoreline with 6:41 to go in the second. Cullet angles one to the opposite corner. Centering feed, nobody home. Cullet, shot deflected, and that goes out the far side. Jacobs bumped. Oh, you got some pushing and shoving back there. Skated back in. There's a shot, not on. Rudahaji Jacobs picks it up. Cullet skates up to center ice. Cullet trying to extend the foot to make the play. And it's picked back up by Duhem. Liam Duhem shoots, and that misses. That didn't miss by much though. Skating left, shooting right. Good accuracy on it. And Bonnet away from the play. Introduced himself to Rudahaji Jacobs in a way that the Arsenal thought was illegal. Picked back up and banged off the wall. And it's intercepted by Lauder. Puck rolls on net. And it squirted out the other side. LaChapelle couldn't get all of it. I think LaChapelle might have actually been hit by his own teammate. DeLille. Icing was waved as it was deflected en route. Lauder with Kirstein. And his pass got blocked. Bonanno knocked off stride as Lauder chips one in on goal, and that'll be swallowed up and held. And you can feel the intensity here. Well, through the first 5 minutes, the shots were 4-4. That is just the second shot on net in the last 6 minutes of play. Or 5 minutes of play, sorry. Shots on goal in this period, unofficially 6-4, Lac St. Louis. Wraparound try, save, rebound! Oh, it stays out! It stayed out of the net. I have no idea how that happened. Burks. Puts one up. Lauder. The Kirstein. Lauder. Collision at center ice. Kirstein took it away. Carreno couldn't find the puck, and it's gathered up by the Gouveneurs. They skate in. There's a saucer pass. Puck on edge, and Kingston DeLille makes the save. I have no idea what happens on this play, but Kirstein takes the puck hard to the goal, or Lauder, sorry, takes the puck hard to the net. He gets a backhander off, and the puck squirts around and somehow, some way, does not cross the goal line. Arsenal thought they had their first lead of the night. Good pass by Bonanno, trying to hit Chartron in stride. LaPointe, Chartron, and Jackson McCumber this line. Lahash roughhousing his man. Wraparound try here. Kingston ready for that one. Follow-up chance. DeLille's got it. Two good stops in tight by the Arsenal goaltender to keep this baby all even at 2-2. 4:01 to go in the second. Face off to the right of Kingston DeLille. Devlin shoots one in back behind the goal. Corriveau out in front, and that hits the crossbar. A rebound goes wide. Chartron has the puck poked up to him. Chartron shoots, and he ripped it wide. A rebound. McCumber couldn't get it. Chartron lost the puck, and away come the Gouveneurs skating in over the blue line. Belil dancing in. Belil trying to get a shot away, but the numbers game pays dividends for Lac St. Louis. Chartron has it knocked into the opposite zone. Benjamin Lapointe the steal. Lapointe couldn't get through the defenseman Bonnet, and now Belil skates one. Belil shoots one wide of Belil. Lure to Hadji Jacobs, a backhand feed. Giaconu couldn't handle the puck, and now there's a steal by David Giaconu. Skating in. Giaconu looks out in front, and that pass is read. Telegraphed and intercepted. And now one-on-one. It's intercepted by Lac St. Louis. Jacobs skating across the blue line. Lure to Hadji Jacobs by his lonesome, gets a shot away and misses it over the top. Giaconu. That's Duhaime, sorry. Collett at the point. Collett, a shot, and that's angled aside by LaChapelle. Jacobs, lure to Hadji Jacobs, spinning out in front, good feed, and that's just wide. Giaconu out in front, Duhaime. Jacobs picks it up. Jacobs, a shot, knocked down in front. A follow-up chance goes wide. Back out the other side it comes. And it's intercepted and taken back by the Gouveneurs. Kingston DeLille keeps it going. Burks up for Carreno. Benjamin Carreno turning on the Jets. Carreno gathering speed, gets in. Benjamin Carreno a shot, and that's blocked. He tried to go short side. Back to the point, Kirstein, the steal. What a move by Kirstein. Kirstein shoots, and that's knocked away by the pad. Gales. And Lauder sent it out in front. Kirstein got tied up and couldn't get a shot that landed on goal. Picked back up. Down to the last 80 seconds to go here in the second period. Gales with the recovery. Benjamin Carreno up for Kirstein. Kirstein comes in, shoots, and that's blocked. And we're down to the last minute of this second period of play, 2-2. A pass that pinballs its way back up the center ice. Puck off the hop. We've gone 4 minutes without a whistle, and that's going to finally stop right here. Wow. I think I need the oxygen tank after that. Shots on goal, 11-8 in the second period. Advantage Lac St. Louis, and they have the advantage on the scoreboard in the period, 2-0. So we're all even here, 2 goals apiece. And we're going to have the Zamboni come on in between periods. Burks stick wrestling with Goulet. Lahache. Lapointe. As Goulet went crashing in. But there, Hadaze Lahache sends his teammates back. Benjamin Lapointe tied up along the wall by Mathis Goulet. Belil comes in as well. Belil, he's dangerous with the puck. Belil sends it back to the point. Here's a wrister. Blocked. 10 seconds to go. Out in front. And Benjamin Lapointe chips it out. Lapointe, 4 seconds to go. Got by the winger, and that'll do it. Shots on goal unofficially after 2 periods of play. We have 18 for the Arsenal, 16 for the Gouveneurs. We're all square, 2-2 after 2. Back at the Kahnawake Sports Complex, here we go, 3rd period. Pee-wee AAA Elite Hockey. 2-2 scoreline here between the Massey-Vanier Gouveneurs and the Lac St. Louis Arsenal. Arsenal skating right to left in dark blue with white and red trim. Bonanno, the captain, shoots it around the horn. Giving chase is Lauder. Lauder picked it up, trying to hit LaPointe. That's Kirstein, sorry, 21. Oh no, it is LaPointe, 11. So they've switched up the far wingers. Lauder comes up with Chartrand and LaPointe. LaPointe, wow, what a move. Benjamin LaPointe turning, gets a shot away, and that steered wide. Lauder fed it out in front, and that pass is intercepted. Goulet to Belil, skating in. Belil, oh, what a move. Belil, backhander Kingston. Belil says no. Good pad stop. Belil still with it. Belil again. Belil picked it back up. To the point it comes. Belil the save. 3 big stops early for Kingston Belil in this third period. Picked back up by the Voyageurs, or the Gouveneurs. Shot comes in. Kingston Belil. 4 saves in about 30 seconds. And a good pressure by that line. Intercepted by the Gouveneurs. Benjamin Carreno furthers one up for Kirstein. He's tied up. So they flip-flop wingers. So Jackson McCumber is on this line right now with Carreno and Kirstein. Kirstein has a man open, and Kirstein got it back. Shot far side, can't hit the net. Burks at the point, kept it back in. McCumber tied up. Kirstein. There's a big collision. And a penalty coming up to the Arsenal. Knocked down at center ice, and here we go with a body checking call on Lac St. Louis. It is the second power play opportunity of the game. Gouveneurs 0 for 1. .37 to go. Intercepted by the Gouveneurs. Jacobs pokes it free. Lua to Hudgy. Jacobs angles one off the wall. Rubbed out. And that's a hand pass, yep. And a collision. Bonanno. Well, the initial play happens. And then face-offs coming out outside. Sorry, the initial play happened because Diakonu, the center on this line, made the play, got it up to center ice, crossed the red line, and then was rubbed out. Firmly but fairly. He did not like that. That's sent up to center ice, but not all the way down. A minute 20 left to go on the man advantage. Diakonu gets it out of the zone. Jacobs, and that'll be offside on Collette. And the first 50 seconds of this power play have been rather uneventful for the Gouveneurs. Corriveau and Goulet up front. Tremblay picks one up. Tremblay back behind. Slowly rolls into Lac St. Louis territory. Controlled by the Gouveneurs. Give and go, pass save by Kingston, and it's slammed out of the zone. Hit the referee, and it caroms out the center ice. What a big pad stop by Kingston DeLille, keeping this baby all even at 2-2. Away come the Gouveneurs. Entering the zone, they'll set up with 40 seconds to go on the power play. DeLille dropped it back. A feed knocked on goal. And Lahache saying, hey, you don't do that to my goaltender, to Belil. 2 shots on net on this power play. Shots on goal in the third period, 6-0 Massey-Vanier. But no goals have been scored here in the third. Face off to the right of the Arsenal goal. One back to the point. Surveying the scene is Scott. The shot deflected, save, rebound! And DeLille makes 2 stops, one of them in tight. The second one on a puck that changed angles. Tremblay, and that one's deflected wide. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Settled in by the Gouveneurs. Shot, and that hits the outside of the goal. I think DeLille might have gotten a piece of it. Burke slams one off the wall, and that will get out. Four shots on goal on that power play for Massey-Vanier. Lapointe, Jacobs, Ruwadahaji Jacobs protecting the puck. It's a 1-on-2 over there, and now finally 2 more players come in. Jacobs looking for help. Lapointe frees it. Benjamin Lapointe, he's got one of the goals. Lapointe, did he try a lacrosse move? Did he try the lacrosse goal? This puck lands on net from behind the goal, and we will have a face-off with 10 minutes to go here in the third. Minutes remaining in period number 3. Lac St. Louis Arsenal 2. And the Gouveneurs, the Massey-Vanier 2. 8 shots on goal already in the first 5 minutes as this one rolls in. 8-0 shots on goal in this third period for the Massey-Vanier Gouveneurs.
Liam, keep playing.
Off the face-off. Corralled by Carreno. Carreno shoots it, pinballs on goal, and that's swallowed up. That's one of the things, too. We've seen a lot of bodies in front of both goaltenders. Kingston DeLille, especially in this third period, has had to be very sharp with pucks that have been changing direction on a dime. Bonanno shoots one right on, and that's glove. And a face-off coming up. 9:46 to go here in the third. 2-2 scoreline. Kirstein, McCumber, and Carreno up front. Bonanno on the point. Carreno, stuck settled in by Collett. A shot. McCumber knocked it down. And he scored! Scored! And I think Jackson McCumber's going to get credit for the goal. Johnny on the spot. He just did not give up, and Jackson McCumber has the goal that's put Lac St. Louis up 3-2. Carreno makes the initial pass, but this is a terrific job by Evan Collett, the defenseman. He knocks it down, walks the line, flicks this one on net. I think McCumber actually got a piece of it with his body before it hit the goal, and then eventually it fell behind La Chapelle, and it is 3-2 Lac St. Louis. Arsenal with the lead with 9:15 to go here in the third. Poked out, and it's flushed out of there by Lauder. Over to Burks. Up the center ice, and it's shot back in the length of the ice. It comes behind La Chapelle. 9 to go here in the third. And Burks got run into. He lost his stick as well. Lauder comes in, and it's offside as Burks had his stick dislodged. And he went in to go get it. Unknowingly, though, came in right before his centerman did. And we're going to have a face-off coming up outside the Voyageur zone. The Gouverneur zone. I keep messing it up, don't I? Should just call them Massey-Vanier. I get that one right. Jaconu taking the draw. And it's won by the Gouverneurs. Hugo Gentry and Justin Dufresne. Duhaime took it away, And Victor below back. Slammed up the wall. Settled in by Jacobs. He has some room. Shoots, and that deflects over the top. Corriveau splits Lahash. Corriveau moves in. Corriveau to the backhand. And he's turned aside by Kingston DeLille. Turn back, a shot, save made, and Kingston's got it. That is already the 10th shot in this third period for the Gouveneurs, but it is the Arsenal who have the lead. And in comes Lac St. Louis. Correno skating in on his off wing. Correno out in front, and McCumber got tied up looking for his second. And now a 2-on-1, maybe 3-on-1 the other way. Roy shoots. DeLille the save, a rebound, swept wide. That gives us some time to exhale. 7:55 remaining in the third. If you prefer, 12 minutes and change running time left, because this game will stop at 3:55. And the Gouveneurs are late to get the change, and in fact, the other two defensemen have to come back on the ice. Tick, 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 tick. When you're in the lead in the third period, that clock is your best friend. But also, don't trust it too much. Just because you have a 1-goal lead, it doesn't mean you want to go into in a shell. Burks, Cullett, and Burks, the defenseman. Pass out in front. Lapointe, the interception, and Chartrand stopped at the point, couldn't get it out. Belil making some moves. Victor Belil, and he missed far side. Puck on edge. Puck goes behind the goal. Chartrand. Belil tied up. Comes back up to the point. Cullett, a shot. Save. Man, that's Cullett, sorry, with the shot. Kingston DeLille has his 13th save of the period. 29th shot on goal for Massey-Vanier, out shooting the Arsenal right now 29-21, but it's Lac St. Louis with the lead. Face off to the right of the goal. It's won by Massey-Vanier, comes back to the point. Jean Tree. Dufresne. And Jacobs trying to get in there. Shot back in behind the Lac St. Louis goal. And it's going to be Caron. Duhaime. Jacobs in behind the defense. Ruin a Hudgy. Jacobs scores! Ruin a Hudgy. Jacobs! And it's 4-2 Lac St. Louis. This is a gorgeous pass by Liam Duhaime. What a feed. He passes this one up. Ruin Hudgy. Jacobs gets in behind the defenseman and makes no mistake, putting this one top shelf over La Chapelle. And it is 4-2 Arsenal. Benjamin Correno comes back in. He shoots. La Chapelle the save. And look at Correno on the back check. 4 unanswered goals by the Arsenal. Stolen puck by Kirstein. Kirstein out in front. Jackson, McCumber, Ruin Hudgy, Jacobs the goals here in the third period. And the Arsenal have taken a 4-2 lead. Out in front it comes. Lahash knocks his man down in the slot, and it's picked up and cleared out of the zone. Dufresne back, icing waved off. And the Arsenal get it just far enough so where they can get a change and not have to worry about a defensive zone face-off. Cullet, good job taking his man out. Off the wall it goes. Chartrand. Sidney Chartrand couldn't get started. Taken back by Corriveau. Etienne Corriveau. Spinorama pass. That's broken up. Lapointe and Chartrand skating up with Lauder on the far side. Shot back in by Chartrand. Lauder takes his man out. Bonanno held it in. No, he didn't. He did not. 5:11 to go. 2 goals in a row for Lac St. Louis in this third period. Jackson, McCumber, Ruda, Hudgy, Jacobs, the goals in the third. It's 4-2 Arsenal. Bonanno shoots it in. And away comes Massey-Vanier. Lapointe lost it. And it's broken up by Lauder. Or that's Cullet, sorry, with the breakup. Corriveau laying down the wood, or that's Malik Roy, sorry, 41, in behind. And they give it away. Cullet has the room, gets rid of the puck. Lapointe rides his man out, and it's shot out to Tremblay at center ice. Tremblay. Roy. Slap shot. Saved by Kingston DeLille. And in comes Chartrand moving in. Chartrand offside. That shot on goal, by the way, was the 30th of the game for Massey-Vanier. 30-25 unofficially shots on goal favoring the Gouveneurs, but it's the Arsenal with the lead where it counts, and that's a scoreboard. And back comes Massey-Vanier. Chipping one into Lac St. Louis territory. Burks angles it into the boards. That's Gale, sorry, and there will be a tripping call coming up on Lac St. Louis. Power play for Massey-Vanier. Massey-Vanier. Dirkanu taking the penalty. And it's one back to the point. A shot, Kingston DeLille the save, and he swallows up the rebound. Caleb Chaput the shot. Murray on the point, as is Collette. One back to Hoyne. Over to Collette. Shot deflected wide. DeLille punched it back behind the goal. And the Arsenal get rid of it. Lahash lets it go. And it's cleared out of the zone by Duhaime. Ruda Hudgy Jacobs trapping it. And why not? Tick, 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 tick. Kirstein. Hure. Lahash shoving Hure. And there's a collision back behind the Lac St. Louis goal. Corralled by Belil. Jacobs got it to the point, but not out. Jacobs gets rid of it. Oh, and he got hit hard. Collette took a run at Jacobs. Jacobs is all right, but Collette's team will not be because he's going to the sin bin. That's a body check on Collette. And with 2:52 to go here in the third, under 4 minutes running time remaining, 4-on-4 action. Chartrand and Carreno. Veneno on the back end, along with, I believe, Burks. Yeah, it's Burks. They might as well just go on because this clock is not... I mean, if you're Lac St. Louis, you're not really complaining, but if you're Massey-Vanier, you're not happy about that. One by Carreno, and that's stick to side and out of play. And again, tick, 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 tick. There's 2:47 on the big board, but I think the bigger time is, it's 3:52 on the time of day clock. So we're officially under 3 minutes running time left here. Arsenal up 4-2. Intercepted. Bonanno shoots, deflected, save, rebound, score! Benjamin Carreno's got his second. It's 5-2 Lac St. Louis. Game, set, match, Arsenal. Well, Burks gets the shot off. A juicy rebound comes out. Carreno just puts this baby on the backhand over the top. It's 5-2 Arsenal. Carreno skating in. Sarchon couldn't find it. Call it. And it's poked back out. Slap shot, right on, a rebound, and that flutters over the top of the goal. Carreno lets Sarchon intercept the puck. Sarchon moving in. Sarchon puts on the brakes. Power play Arsenal. Giaconu's out of the box. And there will be a stoppage in play with 1:44 to go here in the third. And Lac St. Louis, the Arsenal, have gone on a 5-0 run since this was a 2-0 ball game. Giaconu, Kirstein, and Jacobs on the ice. Kirstein sends one back behind the goal. Lahash and Burks back there. Jacobs trying to stuff it, and it's picked off. Lac St. Louis has to tag up. Picked off by Giaconu. And Ruda Haji Jacobs is away. He'll just shoot it in. We're down to the final minute running time because it's 3:54 right now. 1:10 on the big board. That'll get by the defenseman, Lahash, and roll wide of the goal. Burks. It's found on, and that is it. And the Arsenal win this baby by a final score of 5-2. They get their first win of the season. Jackson McCumber gets the game-winning goal. Benjamin Carreno, 2 goals, 1 assist. And Kingston DeLille, by the way, making 31 stops. Unofficially, the final shots on goal, 33-27. 33 shots on goal for the Gouveneurs, 27 for the Arsenal, but Lac St. Louis scores 5. And Massey-Vanier scores 2. The Gouveneurs fall to 1-4. The Arsenal 1-4-1. Your final score from Kahnawake, Lac St. Louis 5, Massey-Vanier, Gouveneurs 2. I'm Brandon Bordeaux for Baby Blue Memories. We're out of here. We'll see you tonight in LaSalle at Park Iwitson when the LaSalle Warriors midget team plays host to the Gatineau Gaulois. Onigiwahe.